Kia ora and hello from New Frontier Forestry, our energy farm. And today we're going to be planting trees. So let's get into the intro and then get started planting trees. Okay, so we were asked by the mayor over winter time. As you can see, it is now spring and we've got quite a bit of money in the bank account now from our wind generation and solar generation. So we're going to look at putting in a real solar panel. But before we can do that, we need to sell some of the wood off. Now, like I said, I had a visit from the mayor, and they said that the townspeople wanted some trees planted here. They were upset at the number of trees that had been cut down in order to put the Wi-Fi tower in. So apparently the townspeople want Wi-Fi and trees. And because the local council is still paying a small subsidy to help out, I said, sure, as soon as the ground thaws, we'll plant some trees. So that's what we're going to be doing today. But first of all, let's hop in the tractor and we will chop this off, pick up the pallet forks and grab the timber and get some extra cash for that, which will hopefully give us enough money to get a solar panel, a proper big solar panel. Okay, so let's narrow these down. So we can go edgewise. It's going to be easier to load up the truck with them on the long ways than widthwise. So let's see if we can pick these up. Okay, so that was not that good. Okay, we got it. So I talked to the local garage about hiring some equipment. I was hoping I'd be able to use a little Massey to plant the trees, but apparently it just doesn't have enough horsepower, so we've had to borrow a tractor as well. And we've purchased some saplings, so we'll be planting some trees as soon as I can get this loaded. Okay, there we go, and let's grab the next one. It looks like we got 3 lots of planks, so 3 pallets of planks. And then we'll go and we'll pick up the saplings in the ute. We've got 3 pallets of saplings. That'll be 60 saplings in all. So that should more than replace the here we go. Yeah, 60 saplings should more than replace what we had cut down. So hopefully that'll keep the townspeople happy. So let's head off to the shop and sell these. And then we might get some building the solar panel for us if we've got enough money. So we've already paid for the tractor and the tree planter, so that was good. So let's hop into here and fire off down to the shop. Fortunately it's not too far. I need to level out these bumps, don't I? Okay, so I'll just go and talk to them and get it unloaded. Okay, there we go. So we've got an extra $12,000, which means that we can put in a large solar panel. So I reckon we should get that organized now. So let's head into here. Construction. Here we go, and into generators, and there we have it, our first large solar panel. Yes, I know it's not owned by me. Here we go. So I did clear some ground ready for the solar panel. So let's see if we can get this in here. Okay, so we've got one solar panel, one large solar panel in. So that is awesome. So let's now head off to the shop And let's see about getting these trees planted. So I'll pick up, I'll get a couple of the trees loaded on, a couple of pallets of the trees loaded on with their forklift. And righto. So I'll just go and talk to them and we'll be back shortly. Okay, and there we have it. I've put some trees on for us. So let's run back to the farm and let's unload these trees. Oh, we need to slow down here. It gets a bit bumpy along here. And the trees are really close to the road, just where it gets bumpy. So go slowly along here. There we go. So I'm thinking we might just put the trees down here. So let's... We won't use petrol if we don't have to. So let's go grab our trusty Massey. She's done a bit of work, this one. Okay, so let's have a look here. Let's go grab these pallets off if we can. Okay, let's see if we can get this one off now. Okay, so we're planting trees. It's a bit different to what we've been doing lately, cutting down trees, so it'll be a nice change. And we'll give ourselves a bit of a buffer. It means we can cut down some trees if we need to, because we will have been cutting down, we would have planted a lot more trees than what we've cut down so far, so that's going to be good. But I'm really excited to get our first big solar panel in. I can't wait to get more in, and yeah, we can get some big field of solar panels. We'll be generating a lot of money. Still got my student loan, so still need to pay that off. But right now I'm wanting to invest as much money as I can into the renewable energy before the council decides to take their funding away. So I guess they will be doing that once they see us get a few of the solar panels up. And we are paying interest on our student loans, so that's the way it is. So we'll go back to the workshop, and I might get them to work on the ute while I'm borrowing the equipment. See if they can get this ute back up to scratch again. Definitely needs a few repairs done to it, so it could be a good time for them to do that while I'm borrowing the equipment. So let us borrow a older Challenger tractor with enough horsepower. I'll just park that there. I'll just run in and give them the key. Okay, so we've given them the key to the ute, so they're going to be using that, and we're going to go and plant some trees. So I've been told it's a fairly easy way of doing it, so let's hop in here. Back up and hook up the planting machine. Righto, and let's load up the pallet of saplings. Great, so let's head on back to the energy farm. Okay, so it's not the fastest around, but well, not as fast as the ute anyway, but yeah, we're getting along quite well. As long as it's got enough horsepower to pull the tree planter, that's all that really matters. And hopefully they'll be happy, so with the trees that we're planting. Thinking of planting a line of trees along this fence line. Let's head on back to there. So I think probably start from about there and we'll just head straight up. Let's see how this goes, planting the trees. So here we go. Okay, it's not doing too badly. We're going uphill, we're keeping a steady pace. Trees are going in, so that's good. go around this tree and then start the process again. I'll line up with that tree and won't get too close. Okay. And we'll go right up to the top of the hill here. Actually just leave the very top here because we might put a windmill up here, so we might need to cut some of these trees down. But we could start planting down here, just doing this bit of stretch here. Come back here and do another row. So I'm thinking if we maybe start somewhere about here. Carry on up. Got 4 saplings left. Okay. Go and grab our next lot of saplings. Fantastic. So I probably want to keep this hillside spare for my solar generation. I'm thinking what we might do is we'll plant some trees along this fence line here, and then that way the townspeople can see it as they go to market, hopefully, as the trees grow. So it'll be a visual clue that we have actually listened to them and we have planted some trees. So it's not doing too badly. Be interesting to see how it goes up this steep little bit here. It's slowing down a little bit, but it's just biting in and it's just hauling itself up. It's doing very well. Okay, so we don't really want to damage the fence. If we maybe not run into it, that would be good. Definitely got a line of trees growing there, so let's head back and right, let's head towards that tree down there. Okay, so that is 40 trees planted so far. Okay, so let's head back up here. Maybe try and pick up from where we finished before. Climb up to here and then we'll turn around and maybe go into that bit of a clearing there and make a start heading back down the hill. Okay, that's looking really good. So what I might do is we might just head back over to here, and I think we were aiming for that tree there, weren't we? So if we, yeah, it looks like I can see the tyre tracks there. So let's make a start and head towards where we have already planted. And we are empty. We have completed planting the trees. Now I made a record of all the trees that we did cut down, so we'll just go in there and have a look at it. So when I go into my records, overall I have cut down 23 trees and we have just planted 60 trees, so we've definitely planted more trees than we've cut down. This is truly a green enterprise. So this is awesome. It should keep the townspeople happy. They should be able to see the trees growing along that fence line there. So let's see how it got on with our truck. And we'll return this equipment to them as well. Like I say, it's a bit slower than the truck, but still not too bad. see people at the local market, but you never see many cars. It's quite amazing. Okay, so we'll park this up and then we'll go and have a chat to the boys in the workshop and see how they've got on. Okay, so I'll just go pop in and see them. Okay, so I had to talk to them in there. They got the part that was needed and it cost me all up $900 to have the truck repaired. So that's good. That's good to have it repaired and we're ready to go. So let's hop in the truck and we'll head back to the energy farm. And I think we might put in another couple of wind generators. And we should check the wood levels in our sawmill. Make sure that we've got enough wood. I think we've got some dead wood around the place that we could chop down and add to the mill. So I'm not actually sure if dead wood counts as a tree or not. The tree is dead, isn't it? It shouldn't count, but I'm not too sure if it does or not. So let's hop up to our little house. Okay, that is a thing of beauty, isn't it? Look at it, just soaking in all that sun and generating lots and lots of electricity. So yeah, I'm really excited to have that on the farm now. It really is an energy farm. That's how I feel with having a big solar panel like that. But let's see if we can put in a couple of these smaller wind generators. So I think up on the top of the hill here is quite good. So we'll put one there and one in there. And maybe one there. Okay, that's looking good. Now it's telling us not enough money. However, that's a good day. That is a really good day. So I think we'll leave it at that for now. Next time you see me, it'll probably be summer. And we'll see what happens there. See if there's any other requests from the council and the community. But until then, have a good day. If you've liked what you've seen, share it with other people. Hit the like button and please subscribe. And until next time, bye.